Gonna be good?
I hope so. Hey everyone, it's Taylor. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. It is Friday afternoon. I'm going to take you guys through another weekend in my life. We are about to head out and down to Chapel Hill for the weekend to spend time with Chris's family. Today is actually his brother's last day in the Air Force after serving for the past 4 years, and we're going to surprise him and have cake, I think, and just a little bit dinner celebration with them. And then tomorrow is actually their son's first birthday, and so we'll be back over there celebrating Jack's first birthday and excited to spend time with family and friends. Of course, we've seen all these people throughout quarantine, so nothing major there. Really excited to take you guys along. Ready to go, grandma's? Oh, yeah. Huh?
So I didn't know what you meant. Are you gonna tell the people where we're going?
I already did.
Chick-fil-A.
Oh. We're going, yeah. Okay, sorry. Lunch is the most important part of this vlog. We're going to Chick-fil-A. It's Friday and we're going with the rest of the city of Raleigh to Chick-fil-A. TBD on how long it'll take for us to get through the line. Do you know what we'd be listening to right now?
What's that?
If we could. If I could connect to it, guess. That's a good guess. But not what I had in mind.
Lil Jon.
I'm not an avid Lil Jon. Gunner said my head too. It's just like poking back. Gunny. Alright. Do we still want Chick-fil-A? Best customer service. When a business pays attention to their people. I mean, I'm sure their profits have gone up, even without people coming inside. You seriously need to start filming all the reactions you get. You're just a stud. I really underestimated Chick-fil-A when I shouldn't have. It took 10 minutes from the time they took our order, and we did get in line pretty quickly. And it smells so good. Spicy Southwest salad that we're just gonna eat in the car. Oh my goodness, so good. I get the grilled nuggets instead of the spicy or the fried ones, just out of personal preference, but this stuff is so good. And that's my Chick-fil-A rack. Not amused. He's hungry. Our engagement might be over. I just dropped them.
The scene of the crime. It was Taylor with the Chick-fil-A bag in the garage.
I just dropped Chris's french fries. I told you you should have eaten them in the car.
No, you didn't tell me that.
Battery is dying, which is awesome. And I just realized you guys probably only think I own like 2 t-shirts because you guys, I am shedding like crazy. If anyone has any tips on, I mean, obviously I have a full head of hair, but like this shedding. Good morning. Okay. So right now I am about to do my makeup. This is where the best lighting was, and so I don't have a mirror, I don't have extra lighting, so I'm going to be looking up the entire time. Really apologize, but the camera is going to be my mirror. Putting this towel down, I usually wash my hands like several times throughout this process, so bear with me. I'm going to be like wiping my hands the entire time. And so my first product that I use 2 different primers. Okay, there we go. That's the first one. It's Prime Time. I use all bareMinerals products for the most part, or I take that back. I use primarily bareMinerals products. I have ever since I started wearing makeup. My mom has always worn bareMinerals, and it's always been something that doesn't irritate my skin. Like, I've always been very acne prone. It's been the best face makeup for me, and it's fairly reasonably priced. So the majority of my products today will be bareMinerals and Glossier, and then a few other random things. And then my next step, I use the Complexion Rescue. I also use these 2 products when I am doing just like my everyday natural makeup. Literally just use like a little drop of this, and it gives a little bit of like dewiness to your skin after you put on the primer. You can see that. There we go. It's a natural 11. I've never really been a liquid foundation person, and as you see, I am applying all of this stuff by hand. I've tried beauty blenders before, but honestly, I personally think that I don't do a good enough job washing them out afterwards, and I don't like a full coverage on my face. Next, these, again, I told you guys, they're all bareMinerals products. I'm a pretty loyal customer. And we have their Bare Skin concealer. I just actually started using this, so I literally just put a tiny bit, and then I also like to put some of it on my eyelids. It might be kind of weird for some people, but I think it's also if you don't have a primer. And then again, I don't use beauty blenders or sponges. I use my fingers, and typically throughout this time I am washing my hands between everything, but today obviously I'm in a separate room and not the bathroom. I don't know if you guys can hear Grey's Anatomy's on in the background. I'm rewatching Grey's Anatomy. Anyways, okay, now that I'm done with all that, I actually am going to wash my hands. I'm not a makeup expert by any means. I typically will go to my bronzer just like this, and it's in the shade Warmth, and literally I just shake it, and then whatever is in the lid, just lightly swirl, tap it. And then I'll make the 3 that I feel like every person who's into makeup knows about. And I learned how to do my makeup. One from my mom. My mom used to always do my makeup for like dance, musicals, prom, cheer competitions and stuff, until I was like in high school, and then I started like doing it myself. But even then, you guys, I've learned so much since college. My college roommates were like, you don't look like you have on any makeup, and I was like, They would always be like, you need to put on more like eyeshadow, you need to put on more like highlight on your cheeks and stuff. Being with them, honestly, and watching other girls on my team do their makeup, I would just emulate that and put it into my routine and how it looked good on my face. I am not someone who typically, oh God bless, I'm not someone who typically like contours my nose. I'm just not good at it. But I've recently gotten into Glossier products. I really like how just like natural looking they are. Started using their Cloud Paint, and this is in the shade Storm. And so what I do, I'll just get a little, and then I'll like rub it in with these 2 fingers, and I'll literally just like do this to my cheeks. And this stuff actually holds super, super well. And then I'll go back with the brush that I typically use for my blush and just like blend it out. And then I'll go back with the brush that I use for my bronzer. Okay, we're almost done. And so I use Glossier's Haloscope, and it's literally just a stick highlighter. And you have to apply like a bit of pressure here, and then I do put some in my eyes as well. This is another palette. It's kind of old. I've had it for a lot of like rose golds and browns. Just like a little bit of brown. And get the crease of my eye to give a little bit more definition. Guys, I did not start filling in my eyebrows until like sophomore year of college. I'd have this like full face of game day makeup, and then I look back at pictures now and I'm like, I didn't have any eyebrows. Not that that's a problem, but it definitely is something that goes with a full face of makeup. So this is going to be the biggest challenge. So I usually just swipe this up, and I have like super thin eyebrows in terms of like how much hair I have, but then the hair that I have is so thick. I don't know what this sticker is. But yeah, I use it in medium, and it comes in 2 shades. Oh, the mascara that I'm using. Okay, Lash Stiletto by Maybelline in Very Black, waterproof. I've used this, again, since middle school. And then I finish it off with a good balm. And then a lot of people probably have this secret by now, but I swear by Urban Decay's setting spray. I know that there are other ones for daytime that also have like SPF in them. All nighter, there's also a pollution control one that I have worn. When traveling, you guys, my makeup stays. I just finished getting ready. Chris is in the shower now and we're moving towards leaving soon, but I couldn't not go through this video without speaking on the topic of world events, and I just think it's wrong that I not use my platform with everything going on in the world, with George Floyd's murder, with Ahmaud Arbery's murder, and just the senseless killing of people because of the color of their skin. I am sickened by all the abhorrent things that are going on in the world right now, and I just think it'd be wrong for me not to acknowledge what is going on, and for me not to speak about them would be me pushing it to the side because I am a middle-class white female who has been very privileged my entire life, and I'm just not gonna do it. So I'm actually gonna link a few resources at the bottom of this video. Some of my friends have actually shared different educational tools and resources that anyone can sign up for. They are free. I believe personally that education is one of the greatest tools, and that is something that anyone can do. You can read through the different resources, you can read through the different websites, you can read, you can donate, and you can start conversations. Starting conversations is going to be one of the most impactful things in order for us to actually like initiate change. We've just got to start conversations, and it's not out there. It doesn't have to be anything big. It starts right in your own home. It starts right in your own families, within your own friend circles. It's talking about it. And so it's something that I am personally doing to educate myself, to educate my family, and to, again, help initiate and continue with this movement of change that has to happen. There is a woman, her name is Rachel Elizabeth Cargill. I believe I'm saying that correctly. I will link her Instagram page, and I will also link, she has a 30-day free educational course, and it goes through different topics day by day. It is to increase knowledge, radical empathy, and radical action. And so again, I will link this on my page down below. Check it out if you feel so inclined. If you're not outraged by what's going on, you should be. You should educate yourself. And he's like, no. Hey, Gunny. What is he doing? What you see?
I see a mighty fine looking girl. That's what I see.
That's crazy though. Where did you read this?
Daily Mail.
When
Where did you read it?
I'm seeing it on Instagram.
Who needs Instagram? See, I don't even have social media, and I figure this out before you.
It's more up to date on pop culture than me. I really can't with you looking at these binoculars right now. things we love. Hopefully it's not wet. Hey. Okay, for those of you guys that have been keeping up with the banana pepper plant, look at our little guy. And then we have several more buds. Maybe you guys can see them, but there are literally so many at this point. And then our other guy has gotten big too. All the rain has done our plants well. Okay, we are back home and just ate lunch, or cooked lunch, and I am really needing to clean. To be real with you guys, we moved in November and life has honestly been crazy since, even in quarantine. We just put that shelf up, and we also want to create and make our own headboard, but obviously these are all projects in the works, and we still need to order dressers. Okay, so I went on IKEA, and that was the original plan, was to order from IKEA and then go pick it up in Charlotte because the delivery fee is insane and just as much as each piece of furniture. And so went on there, and they still, I guess, are not doing their pickup, and or they don't have the pieces that we're looking for in store for us to even pick up. Just need a dresser in our bedroom. I went on Wayfair, and this is actually the piece that we're going to go with, and I just felt like I should keep you guys up to date. A bit more farmhouse. I'm not sure if you guys can see it, but we'll go through. So the middle drawer actually slides open, which is pretty cool, and it's close to the wood color of the shelf that Chris just made for us, and it'll go right there. That will have the matching farmhouse drawer chest. I was about to say dresser chest here to go with it. So it should arrive within the next 2 to 3 weeks. So I'll definitely show you guys when it comes in and when we try to put it together.